I'm going to have to do a part 2 apparently, because it tells me my storage is full. But anyways, my business, you know, I told them, I said, I'm going to do it no matter what. And so we moved down there and did it that way. And right before that happened, a little bit before I actually moved, we had, I was working full time, and I was out on the road. I was working for my boyfriend. He pulled mobile homes. He pulls oversized, and I was out on the road with him at that time. Had been for quite a while, and we worked full time. We worked really long hours. Didn't get, that was the period of time when I usually just got to work on my bookstore on Saturdays. And usually from getting in late off the road on Friday nights, you know. And I remember we had a conversation. We was in the truck and we was on our way back from a trip. And he was like, you know, you're not going to be happy until you're working your bookstore full time. You're running it full time, and that's what you're doing. You're not going to be happy until you're doing that. You know, this is not your dream. This is not what makes you happy. And of course, me, I'm like, you know, I'm happy to be out here with you. You know, I'm happy to be here with you. I'm happy to watch you live your dream. You know, that makes me happy. And he was like, yeah, but I'm already living my dream. I want us to focus on your dream. And I was like, I can't. I said, this is what pays for my dream. Working full-time, overtime all the time, is what pays for my bookstore. I said, I can't. You know, my bookstore's not making enough money yet to pay for itself. And it wasn't long that God was like, well, I'm going to show you. So the car, my work vehicle, tore up, and we could not, it's like we could not find another vehicle. We could not get anywhere whatsoever. It was like God said, no, you're done. You're not going to be out there. And I started coming and working. That third party where there was 3 of us in one business asked me if I could start working there, start filling in some. And where it was my business, I was like, well, yeah, sure. You know, and I went out there and worked, and didn't charge them anything, you know, nothing like that. Just went out there and worked my dream. And I even now, looking back, it's like I don't even know how it worked. I don't know. Somehow the money was there. Somehow I got to move into a new location. I've been able to pay the rent. I've been able to pay for food and gas. I've not starved to death. And now it's paying for itself. You know, and it immediately, when I moved into that location and started running it myself, started giving it, you know, everything I had, focusing on it, you know, truly running my business, taking care of my business and my dream myself, it just took off. You know, and you're gonna get out what you put in. And I was there every day, putting in everything I had, marketing myself, you know, and I love it. It's my passion. I want to do it. I'm happy to do it. And I guess it was yesterday, or maybe the day before, I was thinking about something, and I was doing a post or something, and I was like, I'm a salesperson. And I remember working in sales. I worked in network marketing, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't be a salesperson. I just don't have it. And I had, you know, my mentors and stuff that were just phenomenal at it. I mean, I have a friend who works in sales, and she could, I've said it before, I was like, she could sell somebody a piece of dirty tape. You know, like, she's phenomenal at it. And I was like, I just can't do that. That's just not me. Well, my dream, I have no trouble whatsoever with selling it. I can sell you a book, you know. But it's my dream, it's my passion, it's what I love. And that's the difference about it. You're not going to be good at things that's not for you. I mean, you could do a lot of things, you know, and be okay with it and do okay. But your dream, you're gonna be good at it. You know, it's gonna be great. Not that you're not gonna mess up at times and fail and have trouble, because you will. But your talents will come through and show when you're where you need to be. Like when you're getting close to your potential and God's purpose for you and things like that, it's going to show through. But got in there. I mean, basically, God done it. He was like, I'm going to show you that you can do it. And he did. Because I wasn't willing to take that leap. I wasn't willing to step out on faith and just jump in head first and do it, because I was like, I've got to have the money, you know, and the money wasn't there. But hold on a second, I got to order my breakfast. But I was not willing to step out. And that's the thing with our human mind. And you hear people talk about it all the time, is, well, I don't have the money, or I've got to have this first, or I got to do this first. I could show you in my little book, my little Building an Empire book I've got. It's just a notebook and it's falling apart. I have a business plan of what I wanted before I went out on my own and was running my bookstore full time. I have the amount of books I wanted to have, the amount of money I wanted to have in my accounts, and everything. And I had none of it. I probably had the books. I can't even remember the number now, but I probably had the books. Because I've got a bunch. But what makes me think of that is, I was talking with a business owner, and we were talking about that, of how people were scared to, you know, go out on their own and open their business. And she was like, I started mine with $50 in my account. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, that's how it goes. And I bet if you go and you listen to entrepreneurs and you listen to how they got started, I mean, people, just because I'm looking at it, McDonald's, maybe people that started McDonald's, started Walmart, whatever. I mean, a lot of businesses, they didn't start, and of course I don't know their story, so I mean, I could be naming the wrong businesses, but not everybody starts with $1 million in their account. You know, that's the beauty about building it from the ground up. You know, seeing the progress and seeing what God does in your life and the glory that he has in your life. Like, he can do anything, and he's done this for me. You know, I came from a family that didn't have no money. I grew up in a single wide trailer. You know, we didn't have much. I grew up, when I was going to school, kids got to go and buy new clothes for school. I didn't get to do that. I didn't have new clothes and nice clothes. I had Goodwill clothes and thrift store clothes, you know, and maybe I got a new pair of tennis shoes for school, you know, and I know my parents struggled just to give me that. I didn't have money. I still don't. I mean, I still don't have a bunch of money. But God's moving and he's working and he's going to bless and it's going to get better. And there's another business owner, we was talking about it, and she was asking how I was doing. And she was like, there'll be some crying times. There'll be some hard times. And there is. I've had many moments and many times to where I'm like, you know, God, I need this bill paid. I don't see how it's going to happen, but I know you're going to move. I know you're going to take care of it, because you always do. You always provide. And that's the thing. You got to trust God to do it, because he will. God's not going to give you your dream and put you in it. Thanks, hon. And then not, you know, like, provide and take care of it.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too. Now, I do believe that you could lose it and the bottom fall out of it if you put it before God. I do believe that. I mean, if we're not putting Him first, I do believe He could take it from you. Because when we are not obedient to God, we don't do what He wants us to do. I mean, He will take what's near and dear to our heart. I mean, He'll get our attention. And the reason He does that is because He loves us and He wants what's best for us. You know, God's not the kid on the anthill with magnifying glass just trying to make us suffer. And I believe there's people out there that think that He is. And He's not. He loves us. He knows we're fallible beasts. He knows that we have the devil to fight with every single day. You know, He knows that we have our weaknesses and our faults. But He loves us and wants to help us. And all we got to do is turn to Him. But that's going to be my thing for today. A little bit of my story about starting my business. Starting, you know, my dream, how it happened, how God was like, well, you're going to do it, you know. Here you go. You don't have the courage to do it, so I'm going to do it for you. And sometimes that's what it takes. God will do what it takes to get us to move. So, and I'm thankful He did. I really am. It was scary, but I'm thankful He did. And it's scary every day. You know, but I'm living my dream. I'm thankful. But maybe tomorrow, unless, you know, I have another idea or something, I might talk to y'all about how I got started in my books and publishing and all that. Because I had that on my mind this morning too, and I can talk to y'all about that. We'll see. But I hope you have a great day. I hope that encourages you. And I hope if you're not living your dream, that you get to where you can be. You talk to God about it. He'll help you. And you just, if you need to take the leap, He tells you to take the leap, take the leap. You can trust God. You can't trust anybody else, but you can trust God. So He'll take care of you. I love you guys. Be praying for you. Please be praying for me. Hope you have a great day. Hopefully I'll see you soon.